Here we are down here in the old Central number 1. And inside the big awning in the building. That there, I'll go back here and line it up for you. Anybody who's not in Sydney, used to be here in Sydney. That's the old men's toilet over there. And then they moved the barriers over there. That's where they put the barriers. Used to go up the stairs up there, but they moved it. And they dug all this out, have a look at it. That's the original old concrete up there. It looks like they're doing a lot of whatever they're doing. This here used to be a wall, if I remember correctly. Here, this here was a wall. And this used to be the escalators. And then we used to go up. The escalators used to be here going up. And we used to walk out just here. So then what they've done, taken all that floor up there away, because there's the old floor up there. We all used to walk across here. So they've taken all that away and they pushed it all the way back. And of course all this concrete slab that was right across here, that's all gone. So they rebuilt it. Let's go in and have a look. All this in the last 6 months, since January 2021. It's unbelievable. This is now 18th of June. See, these escalators now are up here in line with the front of this building. They used to come up over there in line with the front of that building, and then you walk across there and then come around the corner and go out through the barriers that way. So they're trying to adapt bright modern architecture onto sandstone. So you can still see the original height platform. So there's 10, 11, 12. So 11 and 12, 13, 14, 15, they're gone, I'd say. That's gone over there with part of that underground railway. All those big cranes are over there. Let's have a look. So if you want to go to Wollongong, that's the train over there again. So there's the big cranes. That's why I had that big red crane over there. My previous video last year. So this is the original awning. All been repainted up, made it look pretty. Obviously you had to re-anchor the overhead wires when they took away the old substructure. As you can see how the made it fit in, looks rather impressive. It is much nicer, it's got more room, you're not bumping into people. And what do we got? This is now coming down. That's where I used to work up in there. Up in those sandstone buildings up there. There's the big arches over there. One day all this jackhammering will be gone. And there's the station master's office down there. So they've obviously built it right up here, right up onto the up here onto the dome. And they now have a thing over there called Central Food Market, which people would remember as the old Hungry Jack's, and before that was the original Railway Cafe. And over here is Eternity, which is the original old booking office. You used to buy a ticket back in the 1980s. Even back in the 1960s, this thing here underneath this timetable clock at the back of it, this here is the old men's toilet. Now people don't realise how big it is. You're right. And that's just a picture on the back of the men's toilet, which is now called the information office. And there's one of my videos down the channel, I actually said to the girl, I said, you know your information office? She said, there she is. She was sitting there. I was talking to her over here, and that there was a stairway down to the men's toilet back in 1960, 70 and 80s, even 90s. It was a men's toilet. They can't get rid of it. Sandstone. Really beautiful old station. This is where you see that flash dance was made down here, flash dance. And they done that, and that was made just over here. So now they've got these little kiosks up here. Well, flash dance was made just there. There's the door there. There's the ladies' toilets over there. That was flash dance. Central Station, Sydney flash dance. I think about 2004 or something. It's still going. It's been viewed millions of times. Now, anybody who knows anything about trains, you can you just see your tap off. Now, the Indian Pacific, when it goes to Perth, people are not from Sydney, it takes up these two platforms. So what happens is, that railway boom over there, see how that there says B? B-O nothing? Right, because that block over there in the background, that buffer like that, is where every railway mark and mileage is taken from in the in the New South Wales metropolitan and New South Wales state area. So at the whole of New South Wales, every mileage marker is taken from that buffer, and it goes in there number one. And when the Indian Pacific comes in, it fills right up the end of that platform with number one, which goes right up there, right up around the corner. And then they put the front half of the train on this side. They actually split the train into two. Anyway, it's just a little walk around at Central at the moment. I'm getting old. I'm enjoying life still. Hope you enjoy life. I hope you like this little walk around Sydney. It's all getting modernised. Looks very nice. No dirty old steam trains anymore like I had when I was a kid. Still miss them. That's where I done all my railway degrees, up in there. So I passed all my exams. Anyway, well, that was 40 years ago. And of course, there's the clock, 10 to 12, time for lunch. There she is. Every mileage marker in New South Wales, on every railway station, every signal post, every power pole, everything is marked with one set of buffers, a central number one. That's where they all start. So if you go to Moolumbar and you read 935 underneath the platform, that's where it's mileage from, there. You go to Batlow, Jerilderie or Wagga Wagga or Albury or Broken Hill, that's where it all starts from, that one set of markers, that one set of buffers.